Welcome to Game Scrubs episode number 40. I'm one of your hosts, Cal. As always, as per usual, I am joined by Jake. Jake, how you doing?
I'm famous for pizza, baby. I'm doing good. I'm 100% back to normal. Just really out there thriving. Happy to be here, ready to talk about some video game news.
That chug along right there went way smoother than I thought it was going to, and that burp gave me tears.
Wait, before you get into that, what beer were you chugging though?
I was drinking from the Iowa Brewing Company.
Hell
They're
yeah.
Surf Zombies.
That's
Surf Zombies. Drink like you're dead, like you want to die, and then be reborn.
What a good beer though.
Yes, very good. I think it might be my favorite of theirs.
It's my favorite of theirs for sure.
It goes down the smoothest, I think.
The flavor's phenomenal.
Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's get some shit posting going. Cal?
Yeah.
What's the biggest shit post of the week?
The entire concept of Cyberpunk 2077.
Rip.
Because it has been delayed again.
Color me surprised.
Yeah, color me shocked. What's that? Patrick Stewart, and now mild shock.
Wow, shock.
Well, I forget if it was mild shock or a surprise. But either way, Patrick Stewart wouldn't even need to. He could, as great an actor as he is, he would not be able to fake the surprise for this one.
It's true.
I mean, really, how many more delays is this game really going to get? It seems like it's never ending.
It seems like it's actually not coming out till 2077.
Yeah, this is the plan all along, is to keep stringing us along. I loved that meme that you posted in our Discord, the Game Scrubs Discord, of Cyberpunk Forever, like Duke Nukem Forever. Oh my god, that was awesome. Mach in the chat pissed off right now that we have
stolen his joke.
A joke that probably lived in the minds of any moderately competent, or not competent, but any mainstream games fan.
Yeah, for sure.
Another delay? What, until 2077? Anyway. Yeah, they put out another fucking quote. I will read right now.
Hit me.
It says, "Hey everyone, today we've decided to move the release date of Cyberpunk 2077 by 21 days. The new release date is December 10th. Most likely, there are many emotions and questions in your heads, so first and foremost, please accept our humble apologies." Yeah, right, you fuckers. The biggest challenge for us right now is shipping the game on current gen, next gen, and PC at the same time, which requires us to prepare and test 9 versions of it. The Xbox One/X, compatibility on Xbox Series S and X, PS4 and PS4 Pro, compatibility on PS5, PC, and Stadia, while working from home. Since Cyberpunk 2077 evolved towards almost being a next-gen title somewhere along the way, we need to make sure that everything works well and every version runs smoothly. We're aware it might seem unrealistic when someone says that 21 days can make any difference in such a massive and complex game, but they really do. Some of you might also be wondering what these words mean in light of us saying we achieved Gold Masters some time ago. Passing certification, or going gold, means the game is ready, can be completed, and has all content in it. But it doesn't mean we stop working on it and raising the quality bar. On the contrary, this is the time where many improvements are being made, which will then be distributed via a Day Zero patch. This is the time period we undercalculated. We feel we have an amazing game on our hands and are willing to make every decision, even the hardest ones, if it ultimately leads to you getting a video game you'll fall in love with. Yours, Adam Madowski and Marcin Iwinski.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Ruined.
Iwinski. I don't know how the fuck you say that.
All right.
But,
they're doing all that. That's dope. That's nice. It's still going to be broken when it comes out. Calling it now. It's still going to have a lot of bugs. It's just unavoidable with a game like that. It's just too big. There's too much going on. It's going to happen.
I think it's too dense, is my thing. Because it's actually going to be a smaller map than Skyrim or Witcher 3's map.
Mm-hmm.
But they're planning on making everything like everything. You go into every building will have rooms to go in or not go in that you can't go into, you know?
Yep, exactly.
Like in real life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think this is just, CD Projekt Red has been known for their details that they put in the game.
Exactly.
Very similarly to Bethesda, but I feel like they are basically what Bethesda wants to be as far as their open world gaming goes.
Yes.
Where it's less buggy. I obviously, I mean, shit. You could have like a Unreal shooter still have bugs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, shit. I saw artifacting going on in Doom Eternal, and that's like, in my opinion, a masterpiece. I saw that just today.
Mm-hmm.
On stream, which I thought was very funny.
That is really funny.
Maybe I'll clip it at some point because I was just like, is that? Excuse me. These artifacts. Can we?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I'd like no artifacts in my game.
No, yeah, and I 100% agree with the Bethesda thing. It's like, unlike Bethesda, where they were so desperate to get Skyrim out on 11/11/11 that they put a game held together by paper clips and rubber bands on the PlayStation 3, they're actually sitting down and trying to get it to be as similar an experience across all consoles, across all generations. And I applaud them for that. I think it's still shit how much crunch is still happening. I mean, for how long it's been happening. But at least they're not releasing a game that's going to be absolutely unplayable at certain points when you get to certain areas. Presumably.
Yeah, absolutely. And you brought up the crunch. I feel like now's a good time to move on to our next article, where the CD Projekt Red boss has downplayed the Cyberpunk 2077 crunch, but still apologized. So of course it's the CEO saying that the crunch isn't that bad. He's probably, sitting on his fucking ass looking at Twitter, roasting the shit out of him.
Roasting
and saying, it's not that bad, not for me at least. Honestly, this crunch, I mean, I just feel for them so bad, all this money.
All this scotch.
Yeah, I'm really crunching by trying to get through 30 cigars in a day, but I gotta have something to munch on while I say, get those games done faster.
Oh man, what a fucking surprise though. Who was the one that brought this shit up? Like, who roasted the shit out of this guy? Who could it possibly be, Cal?
Of course, it's the number one gaming roaster of all time, obviously. Unfortunately, I'm only like, I'm pretty
halfway
actually,
joking.
I'm like fifth or sixth, I think, probably.
I imagine.
You're getting I don't know. Oh, yeah. I mean, number one right now, Monday nights, 6 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/Hogtie Productions Company Man right here. Jason Schreier.
The man.
Tweeting out, wow, CD Projekt Red's Adam Kaczynski just sent out an email to staff, passed to me, apologizing for these comments. I had not wanted to comment on crunch, yet I still did, and I did it in a demeaning and harmful way. What I said was not even unfortunate, it was utterly bad. Well, I guess a little bit of self awareness is a silver lining to a load of shit.
Yeah, right? God. Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
you know, to delay it is one thing. If there's still a need for crunch, to the extent like what we keep hearing about, then just put it out even further.
Yeah.
If you're already going to delay it even further so that
Just
it's
fuck it.
normal 40-hour weeks for these
Yeah.
guys.
Nah, dude, 100-hour weeks are where it's at.
Yeah, love those. Those are so great.
Live for those. I've never
Yeah.
worked one, and I will never work 100-hour week. I'm calling it now. I will quit. Cue Kevin from The Office when they make him walk a block. I will quit. I will leave this job. That's me.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
uh I I would probably quit too.
100 hours is insane. Like 80 hours is insane, and you've done that. But
Yes. 80 hours is like the max because that's 16-hour days. 5 a.m. to oh god.
you've done like
1 and then 8 till 9. 5 a.m. to 9 or 6 to 10.
yep.
That was
That was a different level.
that's the worst I've ever been in my simping for the company I was working for and still am working for. But I have some,
Irons in the fire.
not even that. I have some light at the end of the tunnel finally, and I am okay to go towards it. I got the go ahead to go towards the light in the tunnel. Jake.
Wait, stop. Don't go to the light in the tunnel. I don't want to do this alone.
Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, I'm with everybody. I feel like anyone sane in Mantra's right. Why even have a release date? Just fucking why? They just keep pushing it back. They just keep doing these 100-hour work weeks. Like, why? Just stop. Just look at what you're doing and do something differently.
I like that they mentioned Ghost Runner because holy shit, I watched some sort of a teaser for like the gameplay to that game, and it looks straight up. I don't mean to do the old Skyrim with guns thing.
But it's like Skyrim with guns.
No,
Okay.
it looks like Doom with a sword.
That's dope.
Even though Doom Eternal has technically a sword,
Mm-hmm.
but although also I know people are gonna bring up Shadow Warrior. I get it, but Ghost Runner looks cooler to me, so I'm gonna go with that.
Agreed.
I'm eventually gonna probably snatch that up. That'd be cool.
Oh,
But,
definitely.
I think it's really really sad though to see gamers like just in general the gaming community just be like, no, just fucking crunch, bro. Just
I-
crunch. We don't care.
I
We don't
hate
care
it.
about your livelihood. You're gonna get money. You're gonna get all our money. And I haven't spent my money yet. I don't know how good the game's actually gonna be.
And I guarantee they aren't making the money that these fucking idiots think that they're making too. That's what I like. Guarantee it. Like your ground level developer probably makes as much as I do doing what I do for a job. And
You know what?
like
Yeah,
that's
keep going.
crazy. That's insane.
And something I think actually is important to note is after a certain point, so with game developers, right, for semi-large companies, what I've been led to understand, especially as of late, regarding the just talk around this crunch and Cyberpunk being delayed and all that, is that choosing not to purchase the game doesn't mean your money doesn't still go to those devs. It's the game previously that pays for the game that they work on,
Mm-hmm.
that they sell, and then they make they continue making their money that way.
It's like a chain.
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's like a linked list
Yep.
for programmers out there.
I was just gonna say, man, but we do have a surprisingly high amount of programmers who watch this show, so that was a good reference.
Hell yeah.
We out here programming. Overall, yeah. Everyone who's saying that the consumers don't care about the workers, they're right, and that's wrong. And we're out here making sure that it's known that it's completely wrong. I think we should always hold developers to the flames as far as worker treatment, just like we do any other job. Like, you don't let people work without hard hats, or like you don't have foremans being like, hey, can you go nail this? Make sure you don't fall. That's my advice. We're not going to give you any safety equipment. Just don't do it. Yes. Sorry. Bit of a tangent. Just not into this toxic environment where people have to work 100+ hour work weeks.
Yeah. Now, I think it's important also to note that there's a lot of us that have very physical jobs where it would be nigh on impossible, and I think a lot of the base of consumers have similar jobs that are relatively physical jobs, right?
Yeah.
And they just they don't comprehend that even though it's people sitting at desks working like on computers all the time, like, you know, it's more of a mental game.
Exactly.
Point, right?
Yes.
Not even game, mental job. Which is by the way, something I'm trying so hard to get there.
Dude.
Fuck.
Dude,
anyway.
But it's so true. Like, I work a job where I click a mouse and I edit video. That's all I do. But after 8 hours, I'm fucking tired because I'm on. I'm like focused. My brain is just going a million miles a minute trying to make sure everything's right. Everything's perfect. And I'm like just as tired as I was when I would do a manual labor job. It's there. It's just not all manual labor jobs, obviously. Like when I worked at a factory, I would like go home just beat. But it's just rough. It is. Keep going. You were making a really good point about like.
I just feel like that a lot of that there's a lack of sympathy amongst the general public of gamers. I'll just call it the general public at this point because a majority of people play video games in some form or another at this point.
Yep.
It's I think it's honestly like blasphemy to say that video games are some sort of niche thing anymore. It is mainstream. Now it depends on the title, obviously, but there you go.
Phone games are games.
Yeah. Just because, you know, someone decides, oh, I'd rather play FIFA than
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, you know, like what's the real difference? You're still gaming, right?
Or like my mom, she doesn't, but if she like sat around and played Candy Crush. Yeah, it's got a gotcha game. You spend money on it, but it's still a puzzle game. It's a game. But yeah, it's just it is they're consumers now as the general public. I am 100% agree with you there. Boop, boop, boop.
So I just kind of wanted to get at least a little bit of perspective in there as far as, you know, I think it's crazy that the general gaming society
We live in a society.
gaming, yeah, we do live in a society of gamers, but we still need to rise up. There's very many normies out there.
So many normies.
And we have to insert our credit cards into the Twitch chat. Okay, insert our credit cards into the Twitch chat. Make sure to sub. if we sub, then we won't have to have Mexico pay for our video games.
Oh my.
Okay? I don't know. I'm all over the place right now.
I feel ya.
But so with that said, instead of continuing to blabber on and do a cow rant, as it were, let's move on.
Wait to.
And I want you to take over actually
Okay.
For this one
I'll gladly take
about
over.
Bravely Default 2.
It's pushed to 2021 on Nintendo Switch. It was originally supposed to come out summer of 2020. COVID hit. Pushed back, but here's the thing. I'm so excited. I don't care. It's they announced it in the Nintendo Direct mini video that it's coming out February 26th, 2021, and pre-orders are available on the eShop now. They had planned on it, obviously, like I said, coming out in 2020, but the development time, like, to make sure it was a good, complete game, they pushed it. And you know what? I'm pretty cool with it. They introduced some new jobs. I've played there's two Bravely Default games. There's Bravely Default and Bravely Second. Those two are tied together with characters. But here we go. I am just pretty ready for all of this to hit. You know me, Cal. In our previous podcast, you had actually played Bravely Default before me, and you were like, "Hey, I think you'd really like it." And then I fell into it hard, and just like played that grind. I'm just ready. It's an old school style. It's a retro style JRPG. If you like Final Fantasy VI, you're gonna love this. It's basically like a Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis style era JRPG, and it is. Whoo.
Included, by the way.
Pardon me?
I just want to throw that out there. Grinding is included there.
Yes. Grinding is included. You gotta grind.
I got to a wall and said, nope, no more.
Were you playing on the hardest difficulty?
Huh?
Were you playing on the hardest difficulty?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, I was. And that's where I had it. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to normal. And then I just bodied the dude because it was like set up for me to do. Because your stats and stuff don't change. So I'm like set like I'm going against the hard boss. And then it's just
I'm talking about regular Bravely Default, by the way.
Yeah.
For those wondering. I got to this point. It was like you go to like some fairy village or some shit, and there's this person like, I'm just regular depressed or some shit, whatever. I had like a couple likes on Twitter over it or something like that, and Bravely the first one. So I got to this boss.
Yeah.
I had the it was like a sandstorm thing that it did.
Yep.
Where it wipes out your entire fucking party in one hit. And I was like, oh, that genuinely sucks.
You're like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. And I was like, either I grind against all these enemies that I'm one-shotting.
Mm-hmm. God.
Or like that was the worst part to me, was the option of, do I grind for like 5 hours on enemies I'm one-shotting and get like 3 EXP
Yep.
forever? Or do I just put the game down and go away? And I was like, I'm putting the game down and going away.
It's straight up like the Make Love Not Warcraft episode of South Park. It's like, if we kill these boars, we get 1 EXP. We just have to have no life.
Yeah, genuinely. And I have a life. So.
I played the demo for this, and I'm super excited. Very pumped to see what they're gonna do. I mean, we've seen in the mini direct, they showed a little bit of what they is gonna change and what's gonna happen, and I'm pretty pumped. Beastmaster style job, so pretty pumped with that for that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'm sure I'll play like 15 hours of it, get tired of it, and then move on.
I love the art style
Although
for it too.
I definitely the art style is the most appealing thing about it to me. To me, is the art is phenomenal. It reminds me of like early, like you were just saying, that early Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, so good. Early Final Fantasy, like early PlayStation 1 N64 when they were still doing the 2D before they moved over. Because, like, obviously Final Fantasy 7 was 3D, but then you have, like, what is it? Legend of Dragoon. Like, hoo
Yeah,
Star Ocean, shit like that. Oh, yeah. Just good. So good. But, yeah. Bravely Default 2. February 26th. Can't get here soon enough. Super pumped for it. Just nice, refreshing development news after that Cyberpunk stuff.
yeah, totally.
And a bit of I don't know if it's a step back, but it's not great. Kelly, you want to take this one?
Sure. So director Chris Lee has stepped back from Halo Infinite and is looking at future opportunities. So basically, Chris Lee said, fuck this. I'm out." Because the Halo Infinite has been delayed, which is confirmed, and it's been delayed past the launch window into 2021. I assume this is from backlash against Winston? What the fuck was the guy's name? Clyde.
I don't know.
The holy shit. Uh,
Tim Longo?
the brute.
Oh, the brute. Yeah. Whatever that. Yeah,
Uh, Claude. Clydesdale.
Claude. Basically a Claude.
Melvin.
Total Claude.
Total Melvin.
Total Melvin.
Yeah. Anyway, I assume this is, you know, I think this is a mixture of a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a mixture of fan reaction to their reveal of gameplay
Mm-hmm.
and saying, "Wow, oh, not impressive enough. Not impressive to make Xbox Series X the must-have console." Despite his efforts, and I also think it has something to do with the fact that, like, well, I guess I kind of just said this, but like, you know, you put so much time and energy into an effort
Mm-hmm.
into making a game look super presentable, super playable, and then people just kind of shit on it, say, "Oh, look at Melvin over here,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
the brute." Um, I can understand a bit of burnout
I totally get
from
it.
any developer, let alone a director. You know,
Yeah. It is interesting. Usually you don't see directors stepping away as much.
right? Yeah, and that's part of like what is a little. It gives me a little bit of pause here.
Yeah, like what's the deeper story here?
Right. So let's hear from the man himself, Chris Lee. He says, quote, "I have stepped back from Infinite and I am looking at future opportunities. I believe in the team and I am confident they will deliver a great game, and now is a good time for me to step away." End quote. Microsoft, the company, decided to also chime in saying, quote, "Chris Lee remains a Microsoft employee, and while he has stepped back from Halo Infinite right now, we appreciate all he has done for the project to date," end quote. I mean, this guy's been around since 2008.
Yep.
You know, I just wonder sometimes the backstory to any given game's development that none of us consumers ever get to see.
Nope. That's like
And this is one of them too.
gonna drop a recommendation for everyone for the YouTube series Did You Know Gaming, because they've done a few videos of different like generation of consoles, and it's like, oh, these were games in development that never got finished, and they'll talk to like developers about like what happened and stuff like that, and it's really fascinating stuff. They're good 10-minute videos if you want to find something, if you're looking for something like that. But I want to know what's going on here. I mentioned in another Discord you and I are in, Cal, someone asked about thoughts on the Halo Infinite and stuff, and I don't have a lot of faith in 343. They just have consistently been so okay.
They've been underperforming ever since. Like Halo as a franchise in general has been underperforming ever since it transitioned from Bungie to 343.
That's it. That's just the facts.
And I meant to chime in and say I totally agree with you and add that as my little, I guess, caveat as far as that is concerned.
Yep. I just think
So
that they have a lot of potential here, and I'm just worried about the hype. I worried that people are going to get too hyped up on it, and I just want people to, play a Halo game and enjoy it. But does it need a lot of change to it, or does it just need a really good story with solid graphics and solid gameplay? They don't even need to be like dropping like mind-breaking graphics. It just needs to play well, and that's it for me. Play well, good story.
yeah.
They're still chasing that Halo 3 high.
Halo 3 was the biggest goddamn thing in my fucking life.
Dude, it changed so much. It changed so much of the landscape. It changed everything.
The idea
dude.
of all online multiplayer was forever, like, the ground was set, the bar was set.
Yes.
So much higher.
Yep.
With that than it was with Halo 2.
'Cause-
And like this like dial up, maybe you'll get a match in Halo 2 sort of thing.
Yep, exactly.
With Halo 3, it was so streamlined. It was so perfect. You could see who was online. I missed that.
Yep.
Of seeing, like, holy crap, look at that map of the entire fucking world.
Yep.
Just light up for who all is playing Halo 3 right now.
That's dope. You know what's not going to get that kind of light up, Cal? I'm kidding. It's going to sell millions upon millions of copies.
Unfortunately.
And Call of Duty.
And I do mean that seriously.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
Well, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War PC specs reveal it will require up to 250 gigabytes of storage. Multiplayer can be downloaded by itself for 50 gigabytes on lower settings. Oof.
Oh yeah, just lower your expectations. Why would we, the developers, bother to make anything, try and condense our shit down any further than we have to? We're just gonna put it out there. Minimum specs. Let's go through it. Operating system of Windows 7 64-bit or Windows 10 64-bit. CPU. Intel Core i3-4340 or AMD FX 6300. Well, thank God I got this. I meant to get a new CPU.
Shit.
Oh God. RAM, 8 gigs of RAM. Got hard drive space, 50 gigs for multiplayer only. 175 fucking gigabytes for all game modes. Woo. Now, granted, these are the minimum specifications.
Yes.
It is. Excuse me. It is. Oh, what am I trying to say here? Fuck.
I have no idea what you're trying to say, man.
I don't know. I had it and then I lost it. I would really appreciate if we could
Yeah. All
timestamp
right. So
this
here's
45 minutes in.
hello,
But
everyone. Here's the deal. I just think that it's absolutely ridiculous that they're obviously not trying in the slightest to condense these games at all, and it's just ridiculous.
my first hint was actually in I think it was Black Ops 3 where they had like a 30 some gig update for audio files.
That's
I mean,
insane.
the what in the fuck?
I don't know how many audio
Like,
files, because like audio files are fucking small.
yes. I know. I'm aware of that. 35 gigs of audio. How do you do that?
Man, do I miss Lime? Do I miss LimeWire?
I know. Oh my god. It doesn't make sense, man.
Sounds so good. You hit your bandwidth cap.
Yeah. Can't even download the whole audio file without going over my monthly. Oh god. That said, the game looks phenomenal. I can't wait to play.
Dude, it looks so good, man. I hate how good it looks. I haven't played a Call of Duty game in so long, and I'm like very interested in this.
Last one I played was Black Ops 3. I didn't play Black Ops 4 because that was shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that looked like garbage.
It did.
Because it was just the Battle Royale. You know?
Yup.
Like,
that's all they gave a shit about. That's all they wanted.
I want something with some meat on its bones, for fuck's sake.
Yup.
And honestly, you know, I way prefer Treyarch over Infinity Ward as far as their Call of Duty titles go.
It used to be the opposite for me.
Oh, totally. Same. With Modern Warfare.
Oh my god.
I was like, why are they bothering with this Black Ops bullshit?
Right?
And then Black Ops 3 came out, and I was like, whew. Oh, I started like feeling things that I hadn't felt since in like 5 years or so.
He's just rubbing his eyes.
It felt magical. It felt so right.
Ugh, exactly. You know what doesn't feel right, though?
What's that?
I would say Oculus. Fucking dude, you know how I feel about Facebook. Facebook is the worst. They're so gross, doing their part to destroy democracy, but they are also don't delete your Facebook or you'll lose all Oculus games for good. Sadly, they have one of the best headsets out there, so VR headsets, so that's dope.
Yeah, they decided to buy up Oculus.
Yep.
Fuckers.
It sucks, man. It's awful. I get it. The person who, I totally understand why the person who made Oculus did it, or like that group did it, right? But holy shit, this is just shitty. This is awful.
This hurts.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you have an Oculus VR headset and we're thinking about deleting your Facebook account in order to get off social media grid, you may want to reconsider. If you completely delete the Facebook account linked to your Oculus device, you lose access to all VR games you purchased. You won't be able to get them back if you make a new account. Boom. Oh my gosh. Just dumb.
At this point, just don't fucking bother with VR unless it's like a different company. I'm sorry to say, but even though Oculus has been like the forerunner in terms of, or the front runner in terms of innovation and all that, you know,
it's time.
Fuck it. Because of the acquisition by Facebook, it becomes a moot point.
Yep.
Don't fucking bother getting the Oculus anything anymore. Because Facebook's requiring you to have their software, aka a Facebook account. Now, granted, I sometimes use Facebook.
I mean,
I understand that it may come across as hypocritical
for me
to say, you know, don't fuck around with Facebook, especially like, you know, with us trying to build this community, build this channel, right? Facebook sucks
It does.
a lot,
So much.
a lot, and I wish we didn't need it.
I hate that, yeah, like employers check it now. Like, for you,
Yeah,
it's dumb.
there's like nothing I hate more actually than the fact that employers check that. Thank goodness they never check Twitch.
Oh my god. Yup.
uh, yeah, Facebook has become just an absolute cesspool, and this just further confirms it in me. In me eyes, this just confirms that Facebook is no good.
I would like to give a shout out to Piggy's Lot saying that everyone should just get a Valve Index. Sounds like a good call to me. I mean, if I could, I would, but
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm gonna look up how much a Valve Index is.
Hit me. I will talk about how much I hate Facebook. I fought Facebook for so long. I didn't have it until I was a senior in high school, and I only got one to run my band's Facebook page. Cesspool shit for paranoid boomers. Facebook.
Fuck!
Yup,
Oh my
exactly.
lord!
Index is $1,000. Oculus Quest is $300. That's why.
$1,000 fucking dollars.
Yup.
Oh.
Exactly.
Oh my god, that hurts.
Yes, not
Lot.
good. Real bad. You know what though? You know what? Fuck Facebook. Fuck talking about this. They've been warned. We don't need to give them any more of our time. They don't need to live for free in our head. We should talk about the prices that really matter. The price of Joy-Cons going
No shit.
down.
Yo, finally. I've been waiting for this day since I got the fucking Switch, right?
Same.
Because I knew it was only a matter of time. I knew it was going to be about halfway through the console's life cycle. And holy shit, finally, I can just get new ones instead of having to deal with customer support. Not that it's bad. All my homies out at Nintendo, represent.
Woo!
At least in consumer service. Thank you.
Yeah, they still real quick. They still haven't fixed the drift issue. Well, we don't. Not that we know of. I don't know. I assume that it's still there.
But I'm at least more willing to pay a lower amount.
Yes.
For both Joy-Cons.
How much are they?
To be able to deal with it. It's a nice price.
Nice.
It is $69.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited though. Just like I have the neon pink and neon green. So, and I would really like to get the neon yellow and neon blue. So I'm pretty pumped for this. Ugh. 2-packs are down to $69. Individual ones are $40. We're making moves, everyone. See, the individual one's nice for like a single game, Mario Party. Or I guess if you have drift issues and don't want to try and deal with customer service. So there isn't any word about gray ones though, which is interesting.
That's right there. Under the
Is it?
gray. Yeah, gray. Right under the picture. Right before
Oh shit,
neon
yeah,
red
right
and blue.
right after yellow. Wow, my dumbass. Jesus. I can't read.
Oh, I don't know how to make that translate, so I'm just not gonna say it. I was gonna say the read. You know.
I know. I love the Boondocks.
Everybody go watch the Boondocks. Thank you.
It is actually just as timely now as it was then. Sadly.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Speaking of some timely news.
Yes. You know.
Holy shit.
I think this is cool. I love this idea. I love what the Biden campaign has been doing to try and reach the youths. I think this is cool. Go ahead, you take it away.
So we have discussed, I believe we've discussed at least before, the idea that the Biden campaign had a separate island that you could get to with a dream code in Animal Crossing. Well, now they have debuted a custom Fortnite map. The Build Back Better with Biden map. uh, letting you explore some campaign memes and check out policy positions within the game of Fortnite itself. Um, wow.
I like it.
Uh, how do I not get even a call from Mr. Biden
Yeah.
for making these sorts of things? You know, I was way more than willing to do it all for
A
a
very
trick or treat stream.
I was gonna say a very reasonable price, very reasonable. Like just time, not even pay, just the time.
Yeah, I could totally do this. Mr. Biden, please.
I like
Anyway.
I like that it has his real life family dogs. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm myself am a fan of the no malarkey stations.
yes, also a big fan of that. That's
uh,
great.
granted, the fact that this is all on Fortnite makes everything kind of cringe a little bit harder, but
Oh yeah,
you know, you take the good with the bad.
it's a huge game. I get it.
And holy moly, to build off of that too, AOC has been streaming some lately.
Oh my gosh, I love it. She is too cool. Like,
I do not, because she is competition that we need to squash.
nah,
So
she plays.
how do we do that?
Here's the deal. She plays a game that I could give less of a fuck about. So,
Among Us.
yeah,
I'm at that point where it's just like, okay, it blew up for 2 weeks. I still think Fall Guys is a better game.
I like Fall Guys a lot, even though I
Yeah.
still haven't synced my controller up to my computer, so I'm just using a mouse and keyboard and fucking dying.
Yes.
But I think it's cool. I like this idea of getting out there and like really trying to drum up some positive support in new, interesting ways.
Yeah, totally. You can only convince so many more people with yard signs. Am I right?
Exactly, especially if they keep getting stolen.
Yeah. That's why you gotta. That's why you gotta set.
Gotta put razor blades on them.
I was gonna say saw-esque traps.
Gosh, saw
Around it.
That's hilarious. Let's Pokemon go to the polls.
That hurts.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Or on a happier note, let's end this on a great thing. So I don't know
Yes.
how I need to get the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remaster or remake. Because the customizable parks is phenomenal. I've seen so many great videos. I'll put it in the video part of our Discord. Lotus sent me someone made a Sonic adventure map in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and it was incredible. And people are just out there doing all these really cool maps, and it's hilarious. And the one we're going to be talking about is Hogwarts. Finally, we get Harry Potter content without having to worry about it being associated, worrying about that transphobic jerk making any money on it. It's a good day.
yeah.
I need this game.
I'm at the point now where I'd be willing to put down for this too.
I know, right?
It looks too good.
It does.
And it looks, you know what? It reminds me of like eating. This is gonna sound totally gamer TM, but
I'm
it
ready.
reminds me of like, staying up till 2 a.m. as a kid, eating pizza rolls and talking shit to all my friends who can't play the game as well as I can. At in their basement while their parents tried to sleep. The nostalgia is too real for me, is what I'm trying to say. And I wouldn't mind reliving some nostalgia for once in my goddamn
Just have a good time.
yeah.
Oh man. Okay, real quick before we go any farther, thank you Royalty Fish for the gifted sub to Bernie Sanders.
Ah,
Hope Bernie checks us out. But
yeah.
I appreciate it. It's sad that AOC's channel doesn't allow gift subs. But that's also really cool because that means she's not making any money on it. Like, I don't know if she's hit affiliate yet, though. That could be another problem. She hasn't been streaming as long.
Let me just tell you right now, she
has the numbers.
She had enough. She had the numbers.
She has
for
the numbers,
sure.
but she has to do the concurrent streams as well.
That's true.
She's partnered.
That's technically true.
Never mind.
She's partnered. Okay, well, there you go.
There we go.
500,000 viewers.
I mean,
boy, if only one of us was like,
according to some people, the scum of the earth. This person, if only we had a platform where we spread great ideas all the time, and then also played video games.
Yes. Well, I mean, at least speak for yourself. I never have good ideas. The best ideas I come up with are the names of the podcast.
Hey, don't worry. I totally forgot to put the actual name of the podcast at the top of the screen. It just says 40.
I saw that in game script.
Damn it.
40.
First day over here.
It doesn't matter.
Speaking of
doesn't matter.
Good ideas though. What you been playing?
Oh, fuck me. The new Doom Eternal DLC.
Hell yeah, dude. Been watching that.
Oh man. Oh. It is hard as nails.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically just put a fucking blindfold over you at one point.
Oh my god.
And just say, yeah, you should be able to fucking do this. No, I really can't. Because I can't fucking see.
I promise you, I can't do this.
It's too thick. It's too thick.
That sounds like some Silent Hill bullshit, bro.
It's fucking annoying. And it's not like they even need to. It's hard enough without the fog.
Yeah.
The fogging fog.
Okay? Fog.
But then I don't know. It's extremely difficult, and it's pushing. Like, I'm rebinding my key bindings. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at, and I don't normally do that. I normally say, okay, I can get used to their default settings, but as far as using power weapons like the ballista and super shotgun, I have those on quick binded, like Q and E right there.
Yep.
I'm ready. And oh fuck, it still is so hard. So hard. But we're getting there. We're getting there, and it will be good.
Hell yeah, man.
Once I get past that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eventually thinking of doing an Ultra Nightmare run, but
oh boy,
I don't know if I have it in me for the stream. I think everybody is sick of watching me play Doom Eternal and suck.
I know what I have to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength.
You just need pants that go up above your nipples. You'll be good to go. Adam Driver.
Please.
God.
Oh my god. I don't know. I like the idea of getting better at the game, because I feel like if I'm better at Doom Eternal specifically, that means I am good for literally any shooter out there.
That's true.
Because holy good god, there's only so fast your reactions can be. And it pushes you. This game pushes you hard.
Yup. I love it, dude. I'm enjoying what I get to see, but it does. It just looks miserable also. Like, it looks so fucking hard, dude.
I encourage people to, like, I haven't really gone through the trouble of making highlights of my streams because I don't want to just show like me dying over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather show like the complete this is the successful run. So if I
Mm-hmm.
show the successful runs of each like kind of setup in Doom Eternal, then that but I feel like that also takes away from the entire concept of the stream where it's about that struggle. It's about getting better,
Mm-hmm.
which is part of what draws me to the game in the first place is I want something that's going to challenge me
Mm-hmm.
and I want something that like is fun. Now, dying over and over isn't necessarily fun, but I still enjoy the snap, like even, just that tension
Mm-hmm.
of holy shit, I think I might be able to do this, and then they throw another big enemy in there, and it catches me off guard. Done. Um, yeah, I don't know. Doom Eternal, I've been playing. Played some Animal Crossing on
Hell
Halloween
yeah.
for the trick or treat, which was awesome. By the way, your sister has a phenomenal island.
Does she? Man, I'm a
She gave me a rock.
I was no fucking way. I'm a dick. I still haven't played, gone to hers. Swoops.
Yeah, we actually brought that up in the stream,
Like whoa.
where she was just like, "Yeah, he said he would start playing, and he never did."
Yelp. I appreciate how blunt she is. God. I I personally, have you been playing anything else?
Not really. Some I will be playing some Smash tonight,
Hell yeah.
in about an hour.
I'll be watching.
So get ready for that. Looking for someone to just kind of do some mild commentary, just to kind of because I'm gonna be locked in and focused for the Iron Man. So um, we'll see. We'll see if anybody responds to that whatsoever.
Oh shit, we should we have some people to hit up. Um Personally, I've
The
been playing.
Discord.
Yeah, I've been playing some Smash. Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, it's what I do. Been playing some Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Beat. I think I mentioned it in the last podcast. Actually, I didn't. I beat Link to the Past. God, that game. Every time I play it, just so damn good. Still super challenging. Still a good time. That music. Been playing Soul Silver. Actually, it's been really hard for me not to play off stream just because I get so hyped. And this whole next this Wednesday's stream is just gonna be me trying to beat Miltank for 2 hours. So everyone be ready for that.
You didn't before?
No, dude, I didn't even come fucking close. It's so hard because I'm doing the normal run. None of my Pokemon know fighting moves, and none of them can learn fighting moves. So I'm just out there getting bodied. It's rough. It's a rough time, but I'll get it done.
It's a rollout life
Oh my,
for us.
yeah. And she's not even using rollout. She's just using stomp, and it's just destroying them.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not a good time. But, that's how it be.
I would really love to do a crystal run at some point.
Do it, dude. Fucking do it. It's so good. Stomp the yard. Exactly. This week, be ready, everyone. I'm going to be playing some Ring Fit Adventures. Mornings that Cal's not playing Animal Crossing, I'll be doing Ring Fit Adventure. So
Well, hey, tomorrow's open.
I was going to say, you'll always be able
Bunch of
to
errands to run.
catch a lot of morning Hogtide streams. So that'll be fun. But I just wanted to say, everyone, thank you all for watching. Make sure to check us out at, you're here. If you're watching us on YouTube, check out our Twitch. If you're watching us on Twitch, check out our YouTube, all Hogtide Productions. Pretty easy to find. Follow us on Twitter, Hogtide Productions. Follow me at Jake the Mayor. Follow Cal at Humble Halfwit. Anything you want to say?
Yes.
Do it. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
For those of you who are 18 or over, this is the election of a, a generation. This is the election that will define the sanity of our entire country. Those of us who live in America, I know that we actually have at least one international viewer slash regular in our Discord. Um, Make sure that you get out and fucking vote.
And
Uh,
you do the right thing.
please.
Do the right thing.
Um,
There's very much a good candidate, and then there's very much a bad candidate. And if
you know, yeah, I feel like I almost encourage the wrong things sometimes by making fun of Trump,
no,
and
you're doing it right.
but I I find it I just kind of find a lot of the shit he says completely hysterically funny
Because
instead of serious, like far too many people do. And I encourage you, even if uh, while I don't recommend voting for Trump, what I recommend is making your voice heard and putting casting your vote and being a part of the political process that defines the society that we live in. Because guess what, guys? Guess what, gamers? TM. We live in one. We live in a society where gamers are oppressed. Okay, and only your vote is going to, um, you're not going to be heard unless you vote. That's the long and short of it. It takes. Well, it only took me 15 minutes because I voted early.
hell yeah, dude.
But no
Do
matter how long the line looks,
do
it
it.
will go by. Play Among Us on your phone.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I started playing Fire Emblem Heroes on my phone just to pass the time. Next thing I knew, I was in there voting. You know, it goes by faster than you think, even if it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Make sure you get out and vote if you haven't already. Please. This is, you know,
This is the most
without
important
going too
election.
long, just please vote. That's the last I have for the podcast today.
This is the most important election of. Actually, personally, I think 2016 was the most important election, and I think that 235,000 people would agree with me there. So remember that when you're out voting tomorrow. Do the right thing. Thanks for watching.
Uh, Real quick, Royalty Fish brings up a good point in the chat that I'd like to throw in there as well. Senate seats are up for grabs as well. And the presidency is only one part of a whole.
Yep.
Vote with your conscience. Vote for who you think will be the better candidate. I will not, as much as I'd like to, I will not say to vote one way or another, but please make your voice heard.
Yes. Do what you think is the best for the country. Look at the country
Yes.
right now
And
and
try
tell me.
and imagine it better.
Yeah, and imagine it being different and vote that way. Vote how you want the country to look. And if you don't like how it looks right now, there's an option to change that.
There is. Yes.
And that's how I'm going to say it. That's
I think that's perfect right there.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yes.
Wash your
Thank
hands.
you, everybody.
Wear a fucking mask. Bye.
Later, taters.